Hey Scorpio, thank you so much for coming to your love reading. This love reading should resonate for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Those of you that are cross-watching, welcome. It can be your situation or your partner's. It kind of just depends, so keep that in mind. I am doing something new, Scorpio, where I am pulling a card or a message, and this card came out like 3 times while I was shuffling. Obviously, it's your message. Let's just be honest. Here's something I really like. First of all, it is the Tree of Life, and the Tree of Life is a sacred symbol, usually, right, throughout North and South America. The other thing that kind of caught my eye too, I don't know why, but doesn't it look like the tree's lightweight thick, or is that just me? I know there's going to be somebody that's like, this is a spiritual reading. Yeah, okay. But I feel like right now, honestly, like the vibe that I'm getting, Scorpio, is you're feeling good about yourself. There's something very confident here. Very practical, I feel like. You're being very practical when it comes to love. I also feel like, too, there's something going on here between your subconscious and your conscious level of thinking, okay? The Tree of Life, this is all about being deep-rooted, right? So the roots go down to the lower world, while you have the branch that's in the mid-world, which would be considered Earth, and then you have the branches that go even higher, and those go into the heavens. So there is something right now where you're connecting with all planes, and all planes, maybe that means all dimensions or the multiple different worlds. I just feel like right now it's really important that whatever situation or relationship that you're in, that it's very deep rooted and you are actively making a choice to do the right thing when it comes to the situation or the relationship. I'm saying that because if the situation that you have going on right now, if it's built on shallowness, or if it's built like maybe the relationship looks good, but everything else within inside of it is shallow, it's going to fall, right? That's why it's important to have a tree, which I feel like is essentially your relationship that's very deep rooted. And when you have something that's very deep rooted, no matter what the storm is, no matter what happens, usually that tree will have the ability to stand still and still keep its integrity. Okay. The other thing that's coming with the Tree of Life is balance. We have to balance our subconscious out with our conscious. That's important, and really reflect exactly on your actions, your thoughts, and your feelings. Okay. If you're too much in your head, then you got to get out of it, right? Then you need to connect more with your roots. If you are too much into your roots, meaning like material, worried about money, that type of thing, then you need to connect with your higher consciousness, right? And it's really about letting these roots and these branches become aligned with exactly what your heart wants, right? Once you're completely aligned with all 3 of these areas, I feel like there's a level of happiness and also a level of success, okay? So really take the time right now, really reflect on exactly what you want to blossom. What do you want to happen in your life? What different things do you want from somebody? What do you want it to produce? And where exactly do you want to start this, or how do you want to start that? Be conscious of what you're creating, because ultimately, Scorpio, you have the ability to create whatever you want. Not only that, but I do feel like with this card, there is a transformation, and I feel like you guys are coming out of that period where things are kind of jacked up. And I do get the sense that you're falling into a very happy energy, a happy place. I feel like there's a level of expansion, there's a level of joy, there's playfulness, and I do feel like you're enjoying somebody right now. Okay, with that being said, let's hop into your reading, Scorpio. Let me know if you like the message. Let me know if it bores you guys. I'm trying to switch it up. Okay, what's the overall energy for love and romance for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus? Overall energy. Okay, power moment wanted to come out, but it popped back in. The Sun. Beautiful. Okay. So like I said, there is something going on here where you feel very confident and very good in what you have to offer. I do feel like there's a sense of balance here between you guys. The Sun is definitely Leo. Who is Scorpio dealing with romantically right now? Who is Scorpio dealing with romantically right now? Okay, the Death card is here. So definitely can be dealing with another Scorpio or an Aries. Or this can be somebody from the past that maybe is now coming back up. How does Scorpio feel about this person romantically? How does Scorpio feel about their person of interest romantically? Okay, the Lovers, some of you may be dealing with also a Gemini. And what's the current situation between these two romantically? What's the current situation between Scorpio and their person of interest romantically? Current situation. Okay, the Fool. So there is Pisces, Aquarius, as well as, that's about it for me. Aquarius is at the bottom of the deck. Cancer is at the top of the deck. What's the best potential outcome between these two romantically? What's the best potential outcome for these two romantically? Okay, pay attention to red flags. I'm going to be honest, I don't always take that as a negative thing, which I feel like a lot of people do. But I just think that there's something that's going to go on here that you need to pay attention to. Before I even clarify this, I want you guys to see something. You have major arcanas in every single spot here, right? We have the Sun, we have Death, we have Lovers, and the Fool. Something is making you very happy where I definitely feel like it's recreating, or again, like I said, I feel like there's something here that's transforming, and it's you going from having a very hard time, or you going from something, a feeling like, wow, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how this is going to work. And now this is transitioning into something very beautiful where I feel like it's on the verge of taking off, right? Especially with the Fool here. Let me clarify these and then I'll tell you what I see. What is the overall energy for love and romance for Scorpio? Okay, it's mirror and separation, so that's kind of interesting. What is the, too many? Wow, beautiful. Who is Scorpio dealing with romantically? Cupid's arrow came out, and I'll read these to you guys in a sec. How does Scorpio feel about this person? How does Scorpio feel about this person romantically? Keys on a ring, but I'm going to put that back. If it comes out again, it comes out. How does Scorpio feel about their person of interest romantically? Okay, Hammer. And why is the Fool here? Why is the Fool here, Spirit? Why is the Fool here for the current situation? What's the current situation? Passion. Okay, so, and one more card for the potential outcome. Coffee cup. You know what I'm getting? I know this is going to sound weird, but I feel like there's more than one person here. Because the energy keeps going back and forth. Especially with the black cards, and the black cards are usually dead on. What's a message for Scorpio with them and their person? What message do you want me to give Scorpio here? What message do you want me to give Scorpio about this situation? Okay. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are eternal souls, for there you will find true bliss. Of course, it has to be Scorpio to get the sex, right? It's like, listen, Scorpio, you need to have sex. Once you have sex, you're going to know exactly where you want to go or what you want to do. And the other card that fell out was soulmate. So your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and you will manifest them physically. Okay. With that being said, the Sun is here. The Sun is out, but that's also with separation and mirror. So that's what's kind of confusing. I'm not going to lie to you guys and say, hey, this makes a lot of sense. The fact that you're happy, yet there is a level of sadness. And I think it's this. I do think that you probably had to separate from somebody. Okay, there may have been a separation. And I feel like right now you're really celebrating whatever opportunities that life is bringing to you, okay? And I feel like there's a level of joy here. And for you, Scorpio, it's time to play. It's time to have fun. It's time to laugh and dance and act a fool and allow life right now to really expand and fulfill you, okay? Really enjoy this energy. Enjoy the warmth. because for a while, I feel like you've been feeling burnt out, and it's really about making sure that you're not sabotaging whatever growth you have coming in. Why is the sun here? Why is the sun here for the overall energy for Scorpio? Okay, the sun is with the Nine of Wands reversed. Okay, hold on. With the King of Swords. So here's what I think. The Nine of Wands for me, that's somebody that's being very resilient. This is also somebody that tends to be upset, kind of like a woe is me type of person. It's Moon and Sag. Not saying Sag is like that, because Sag is very upbeat, but it's somebody that needed a level of distance. I feel like whatever distance was between you guys, whether you're dealing with a Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra, or even a Leo, you're ready, or there's something here where you guys are thinking about cutting the distance out. Why? Because of Judgment. There's an awakening here. There's something here where somebody realizes exactly what they want. Like, I feel like it's like an aha moment. I feel like, Scorpio, you've taken time. I feel like you've waited for somebody, okay? I feel like this was a person in the past. I feel like you've taken the time to really wait for whoever you guys were wanting to come back. And I think that you got to the point where it was kind of like, no, I'm not doing this anymore, right? This doesn't make logical sense. You had to be very practical, I feel like, with the details. And as loving and caring as you are, you also have to acknowledge the fact that there's something very unpredictable, I feel like, about this person. There's mood swings and something very rebellious. And I think that it gets emotionally frustrating because for you, feeling caged in, it's not a good place, especially if you're unable to handle your emotions. Why is Judgment here? Judgment is here with the Five of Wands. That wanted to come out. But how I look at it is like Two of Swords. I think that you had a decision that you had to make, okay? There was a decision. There was a choice that needed to be made. I feel like one choice was full of conflicts, okay? One choice had a lot of challenges. And I feel like this other choice, what was the other choice here that they had to make? The Ace of Pentacles. It was either, do I continue to fight for this or do I make an offer somewhere else? That's what I'm gathering from this situation. And I feel like with Judgment here, you finally have come to your decision. And I don't want to say like it's an aha moment because I don't necessarily consider it an aha moment. But I do think that it's a moment where you feel alive. And you're really stepping into your power and understanding what you have and what you have to offer. There's also something here where you're understanding what your higher purpose is. It's like a resurrection, in my personal opinion, and also a birth of something new, okay? I feel like also there's a level of forgiveness here for yourself and for others. And at one point, if you were not clear with what you wanted or you were being too cautious, like that's over with. There is some type of pattern or some type of cycle here that I feel like has been broken. And now you're really harnessing your energy. That's what I'm gathering. Death and rebirth. It's like a new you, or something different is happening. But again, I do think that somebody misses you. I think somebody is thinking about you. And I think that somebody is worried because of the lack of communication. The lack of communication too may have brought things to a head where now you have a better understanding because you've cleared your thoughts, right? Okay. Your person is coming in as Death, so there's Scorpio, and it's saying having faith that love is coming, surprise meeting, somebody may be just showing up out of nowhere, and also I think that says hesitation. So let's see. So what's ending here? That's weird. The Ace of Swords reversed. So the lack of clarity and what's beginning here? What's beginning here with the Death card? What's the rebirth? What's the rebirth aspect? The Three of Cups. There's Mercury in Cancer. There's some type of unity here. There's some type of friendship that's being built. If you were unsure with exactly what you wanted to do, who you wanted to go with, who you wanted to date, I feel like now you have a clear sense of exactly where you want to go and what you want to say. Because there's something, you have feelings here that are very sensitive. And I feel like, how do I explain this? I feel like right now, with that Mercury in Cancer, you would rather explore something that hasn't been as toxic? Well, let me ask. Why? Can you give me some information about their person of interest? Hold on. 8 of Wands, okay? If it is somebody from the past, Scorpio, they're coming at you very tough, okay? They've changed their mind. They want to talk to you. They don't want to be on the back burner anymore. I also feel like they're traveling to see you, or there is some type of news that you may receive about this person. King of Cups, there's Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. There's also Leo as well. This person is really now wanting to give you what you want. How does Scorpio feel about this? How does Scorpio feel about this? And this is Mercury in Sag. How does Scorpio feel about this? You feel the 4 of Pentacles. How does Scorpio feel about this? How does Scorpio feel about this new energy they have? The Moon. I think for you, you're still unsure with exactly what they want. That's what I'm getting. Because maybe there's something very manipulative here, or passive aggressive, or something like that, but you feel like you're not as comfortable with taking a look at that. Pisces or Cancer. Why? Why are they uncomfortable? Why would Scorpio be uncomfortable about this? 5 of Wands. Because this situation has a lot of back and forth. It has a lot of arguing. It has a lot of challenges. It has a lot of conflict. And I feel like for you, Scorpio, it's like you're going back and forth. Why is Scorpio going back and forth? And by the way, the 5 of Wands, that's Mars in Scorpio. Or I'm sorry, I lied. That's Saturn in Scorpio. So I feel like for you, there is a balance here about letting go of an ego or ego, but it's being very cautious and controlled. That's what I'm getting. But you're not confident about whatever this person is offering. I feel like there's a lack of confidence here. Why does Scorpio feel like they're going back and forth about what this person now wants to offer? Why? Because you have other potentials. You have other possibilities going on here, and you may have even started something new with somebody else because the 2 of Wands wanted to come out. Page of Swords. I think you're curious about what they have to say or what they have to offer, but at the same point, it's like, you're not stupid, right? You know what comes with this person. And I also feel like too, this person may have declined your offer to be with you prior. I'm saying that because I have the 7 of Wands with the 10 of Pentacles. I also feel like you're standing your ground here. You're like, no, I'm in a good place. I'm not going to deal with this. One more card here for who Scorpio is dealing with romantically. Whoa. Okay, 3 of Swords reversed, but I'm going to put it back and I'm going to ask again. One more card here for Scorpio's overall person. 5 of Cups is here. Some of you definitely are dealing with another Scorpio. One more card here, please, Spirit, for who Scorpio's person is. 10 of Wands. Okay, this is somebody that has a lot of baggage. This is somebody who carries a lot of weight. This is somebody who, I don't want to say is a burden, but they lightweight are a burden. That's Sag in Saturn and Sag. It's a lot of Saturn energy. This person, I feel like, was some type of karmic partner. With Death here, with the Moon and Judge, like there's something here very karmatic about it, I guess. This person likes to pretend like everything is okay except their life is falling apart. That's how I feel. I feel like things are falling apart and they're being forced to even move. Like this person may, for some of you guys, your partner may be moving, but it's like, I don't know. I don't get a good energy. What's the energy of this Ten of Wands here for their person of interest? There's Sagittarius. Energy with the Ten of Wands. Energy with the Ten of Wands. King of Wands. Okay, maybe. But I feel like this person has finally either gathered all their thoughts or gathered what they wanted, and now they finally know what direction they want to go or what exactly they want with you, which is interesting. King of Wands, Leo, Aries, or Sag. I feel like they're very persistent right now. Like they even may be stalking you. This person may be showing up at your house. This person may be driving by. This person is doing something that it's like they're making it known what they want. Like it's not a question with what they want from you. How you feel about this, it's the Hammer with the Lovers. I feel like you feel like they're the ones that sabotage the relationship. And now they're ready to try to work on it. And now they want to ask you questions like, what are you doing? What's going on? They're very persistent right now on trying to work on things with you. The Hierophant. Some of you may have even received an apology. With the Hierophant here, this is somebody who definitely has a higher understanding now, I feel like. There's also, for me, the Hierophant represents like a confession almost. I know that may sound weird, but like when you go to church, for me, it's like confession. Maybe that's just the Catholic aspect of it. But I feel like you've really taught them a lesson, a universal lesson, to be honest. I think that you hold a lot of spiritual knowledge. And I think that you've really taken the time to teach them what you know. And now this person is awake to a greater understanding, I feel like, of what you've taught them or what you've shown them. And now they're paying attention to the details. But I do feel like this person, like, let me ask, like, how else does Scorpio feel about this person? See the Four of Swords? You see what I'm saying? Where it's like really good cards, but then it's a card where you're in your head. It's like Four of Swords for me, I think that's, what is that? Jupiter in Libra. It's like, is this somebody I can really be with, right? Is this somebody who's going to bring a level of harmony to my life? Is this person going to be able to compromise and be fair? Or am I going to have success in it, right? There's something here. Like, what is Scorpio thinking about? Why is the Four of Swords here for how Scorpio feels about this person? With the High Priestess. I think that you know, Scorpio, as much as you do love this person, because I don't doubt for a second you love them. I don't doubt that for a second. I just think you're asking yourself, is it right for you? Is this a good person for you, for your growth? And with the High Priestess here, I think that you're thinking that this person, there's too many mysteries that come with them, or there's too many unknowns, right? And right now, I feel like you're being very quiet and you're thinking because you're trying to listen to your intuition. And your guides are definitely telling you something pertaining to this person. So it's interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, let me ask why the High Priestess is here. Why is this High Priestess here for what Scorpio is thinking about? Scorpio's like, I don't want to tell you what I'm thinking about, Whitney. Don't ask me again. What are they thinking about? Two of Wands with the King of Pentacles. Two of Wands reversed. I think for you guys are thinking about making a decision. Okay, finally, you have a choice. You're making a choice, and then now you're considering where you potentially want to have your level of intimacy. With the King of Pentacles here, you're going to choose something that's secure. How would this person feel about this? How would this person feel about this? I think that they would be happy. I do. I think that they would be happy to know that what you want is something that they want. But I feel like it's because they've come back around. I think that's why you're so happy this month. If I can be honest, I feel like you receive a phone call or you receive something from somebody where they say to you or they send you a message and they let you know, like, I'm thinking about you. I want to see you. I want to make this work. Like, this person is very persistent with wanting to make things work, even if things haven't worked out in the past. And for you, you're taking the time. You're trying to see the duality, because I do feel like, Scorpio, there is another person here. What makes Scorpio choose this person? What makes Scorpio choose this person? Temperance. Because you feel like something has changed. Something has transformed here. And there is Sagittarius. But yeah, there's something here where you feel like there is a transformation of some sort. You know, and I'm going to say this, and I hope that this isn't bad, but I feel like there is a balance here. And I feel like for you guys, you feel like your role in this person's life is to help them with their stability. But it's also a period of rebirth. I think for you, Scorpio, you really want to slow down and view things from a totally different perspective. And I feel like you're really trusting your intuition. This isn't a very impulsive or impatient decision. It's not being stuck, or it's not like you're not planning. Like, you're in complete control right now, and you've regained a level of stability. And consciously, you've released whatever is not serving you anymore. So when it comes to this person, I think that you feel like you have the ability to get them back on track. There's the light and the dark, the sun and the moon. You're the sun. So your situation, you have passion and the Fool. What is starting here with the Fool? The Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo with the Tower. I feel like this. I think that there's something very shocking that is going to happen this month. I feel like there's a level of communication. With all the wands here, I even feel like you see this person or this person shows up. I also feel like it's a new start. And I think that you end up in a relationship, and I think that it surprises you, because I feel like this is something that you told yourself, I'm never going to go back to. I'm never even going to acknowledge that aspect of it. But for you, it's like, this is something that you have to take a leap of faith on. You have to step out of the whole feeling voided and really live your life to the potential. And I feel like right now, you're no longer feeling restrained. You're no longer upset at this person. You feel like there's no longer setbacks, and you've really unlocked yourself from whatever challenges that may be going on here. The other thing too, that I feel like is very key here, is the fact that we have the Tower. Again, this situation this month, whatever's happening this month for you and the person, it's huge, okay? There's a lot of major arcana here, I'm going to be honest. And this is something I feel like there's a lack of control over. But with the Tower here, just know that there is some ridiculously radical transformation that's going on here between you and this person. And I feel like it's giving you guys a new start. It's a very rapid change. It's also, you don't know what's going to happen, but you're kind of just going along with it. Things may be falling apart or falling in. I don't know, but something is strengthening here between you and this person. And there is a risk. You're taking a risk. You're jumping out of whatever this fire is. Look, she's jumping out of it. She's like, listen, if I jump, I jump. If I fall, I fall. I'm going to see what happens. Because I feel like with this situation up until this point, things have been either non-existent, no contact. What's the energy of this Tower? The Magician. Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. And That's the energy of it. So that's something new coming. And what's the cause of the Tower? What's the cause of the Tower? The Nine of Pentacles. And what's the end result of this Tower? What is the end result or the purpose of this Tower? What was the purpose of this Tower moment? The Nine of Cups with strength. Queen of Cups with justice. Here's the thing. You had to figure out exactly what made you happy. Where do you want to invest your energy into? Do you want to start new? Do you want to take on something from your past? Is this something that you really want? I also feel like strength here with the Nine of Cups. That's you feeling good about yourself. That's you having a level of fulfillment, knowing that you are in control of the situation. I also feel like with the Queen of Cups and Justice, there's Libra and Cancer. It's really about creating a stable environment that you feel like you can succeed in. But one that you ultimately have control over, but one that's very balanced. Maybe that's why your card is the Tree of Life. Because there is something very deep-rooted here, I feel like. And I feel like you and this person feel the same way, especially with the mirroring. And there is some type of insane chemistry here where you like each other equally. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you guys are going back to somebody from the past. I thought it was somebody new at first, but no. Now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, it's not. Here's the thing. Even though you guys were physically apart, spiritually, you guys were always united. For, you know, love, love transcends time. It transcends space. And nothing was ever missed. I feel like you and this person are going to get back together, and it's like you didn't even skip a beat. It's like you guys were together this whole time. It's really strange. Okay. What's the best potential outcome here for these two romantically? Best potential outcome here for these two romantically. Wow. The Six of Wands. So there's something here. Okay. So here's what's interesting though. I feel like meeting, conversation, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted. That's here with pay attention to red flags and the Six of Wands. For those of you that this has brought enough clarity, I appreciate you guys, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.